Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on November 12, 2023. Elderly lawyer shoots dead 2 climate protesters blocking highway. The Independent, what we know about Kenneth Darlington, who allegedly shot dead 2 people opposing Panama mining project. WION, Canadian mining company at center of deadly Panama protests has no plans to scale back. CBC.ca Port 2 environmental protesters shot dead by U.S. man frustrated by traffic jam. NDTV, U.S. citizen arrested after allegedly killing 2 climate protesters in Panama, WION. Ukraine destroys Russian landing boats in significant loss for Putin. The Independent, Russia's landing craft are slow and boring. They're also top targets. Forbes, Russian naval ships hit by sea drones sank in Black Sea, Ukraine says. Business Insider, Ukraine says drones hit Russian ships in new strikes on Crimea. Bloomberg, Ukraine says struck Russian landing craft in annexed Crimea. Trump demands his conspiracy trial be televised, live. The Independent, Trump backs requests for live TV coverage of his federal criminal trial. NDTV, Donald Trump joins media in requesting live coverage of election interference trial. Vanity Fair, Donald Trump backs media request for federal trial on election charges to be broadcast live on television. The 2-minute silence of pro-Palestinian protesters was done to make a point. The Independent, inside the Armistice Day protests. The Spectator, Gaza ceasefire march on Armistice Day couldn't be more appropriate. The Times, opposition to Armistice Day march for Gaza is a sign of UK's moral crisis. Al Jazeera English, it's time for a ceasefire in Gaza. GOP debate highlights, TV ratings plummet as Haley addresses scum spat. The Independent, debate or no debate, Trump still commands the 2024 Republican race. Al Jazeera English, Trump's debate non-performance review. Washington Post, rampant vulgarity, lies, and a streak named Trump Way, overshadow best-run GOP debate, opinion. Israel-Hamas war, at Hezbollah's Martyrs Day commemoration, their leader threatens escalation. Sky News, hundreds attend memorial service for Druze soldier killed in gun battle along Lebanon border. The Times of Israel, Israel-Hamas war is coming to us, says Hezbollah hostage taker. Pope Francis dismisses conservative Texas bishop and critic Joseph Strickland. The Guardian, Pope Francis fires conservative Texas bishop who opposed LGBTQ reforms. The Independent, Austin Bishop Vasquez to become temporary diocese of Tyler, CBS 19.tv. CBS 19.tv KYTX, Pope Francis fires social media crazed Texas bishop in move critics call total war. Israel-Hamas war, what we know on day 37. Iceland earthquakes, live, Blue Lagoon closed as eruption expected, within hours, and Grindavik evacuated. The Independent, Iceland declares state of emergency over volcanic eruption threat, WION. WION, thousands evacuated in Iceland as the country prepares for a volcanic eruption, latest from ITV News. ITV.com, Iceland volcano, emergency declared over volcano Fagradalsfjall eruption concerns. BBC, UK travel warning as emergency declared over volcanic eruption fears. Israeli troops in key battle with Hamas gunmen near Gaza City hospital. The Guardian, Gaza hospital crippled as fighting rages nearby. BBC, Israel-Hamas war, UN calls Gaza fighting reprehensible, as it happened. The Guardian, Israel is bombing hospitals in Gaza with Israeli doctors' approval. Al Jazeera English, 2 premature babies die, 37 under threat at Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.